Hi besties, it is Friday afternoon and I want to start a little weekend vlog and take you guys with me because I have some kind of fun things planned this weekend. And by fun, I mean we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble. Like I said, it's Friday afternoon and I'm going to get dressed and I want to go get a fun little drink from 7 Brew. I have my bag, I have money, thankfully. Let's go get a fun little drink. Actually isn't as cold as I thought it was going to be. It does not feel as bad as it has been. So that's super exciting. I want to put on some tunes and we're gonna go, okay? I'm waiting in line for someone to come take my order and I don't know what I want. I should have thought about it on the way over here, but instead I just was jamming to music. So I don't know what I want. I could do an iced fruit roll up because that sounds really good, but I don't know if I can get that sugar free. Oh, or I could do, I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I'll report back with what I got. I'm back home from getting 7 Brew and I got something that I always get. So nothing new, but no surprises here. I got a large Ice 7 Energy and it's their Hog's Breath flavor. Despicable name, I know. I want to say that that flavor combo is cherry and coconut, but I get it all sugar free and it's really good. But aside from this, my husband gets off of work in like an hour and a half and I need to clean. I need to do some cleaning. I literally promised him that I would do a little bit of picking up the apartment while he was gone today. So, but before we do that, I have to talk to you guys about the fact that I finished Binding 13 last night. Oh my God. What is in this book? What kind of crack is in this book? Wow, you guys, wow. When I tell you, when I finished this book last night, tears. I had tears. Wow, that's all I can say. I would have started this book Sunday and then I finished it yesterday, which would have been Thursday night. So it didn't take me too long to get through this book and I think it's 600 something pages. Wow, once I got into it, I did not want to put this down. I did majority of my reading Wednesday and Thursday and I just, wow. I bought this book a couple months ago, like late last year, because I saw my friend Chels read it and she loved it and she highly recommended it. And so I had to go out and get it. And then it sat on my bookshelf because for some reason, just, I don't know, the thickness of this book scared me. And I had obviously heard that it was quite sad, which I don't mind. I love a good sad book, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood for a sad book. And so I don't know what finally made me want to pick it up, but I did. And I'm so grateful that I finally picked this book up. I did not know that it was set in Ireland. I knew that the setting was a high school and I also knew that it involved some form of sport. I don't know if I necessarily thought it was rugby. I really like the show on Netflix called Dairy Girls and that is set in a Irish like high school, whatever their equivalent is. And so while they're not super similar because that's like fully a comedy and there's not really any romance. So there's no sports, like there's no rugby. But because it's set in Irish high school, I was getting a little bit of similarities. But I thought that was really interesting because I love that show. So that was kind of nice. Shannon and Johnny are unmatched. The amount, not even tension, but just the amount of like yearning and like tiny romantic moments in this book is crazy. Like they're not even dating, but the way that I was blushing and kicking my feet and giggling to myself when I was reading this was insane. And I was literally getting whiplash because it feels like on one page you're reading this really cute, sweet, romantic gesture, and then on the next page she is getting tormented and just the most atrocious things are happening to Shannon. I also love all the side characters like Claire and Gibbsy and Joey and Aoife. Oh, I am so excited to not only read Keeping 13, but I'm also so excited to read the other books. I will probably be picking up Keeping 13 later today. If you have been waiting for a sign to pick up the series, This is me telling you, pick this up and don't look back. I don't really like when books are set in high school. I'm making an exception for the series. Also on the to-do list today, I need to take some pictures for my Bookstagram. I already made a little collage and it was inspired by my friend Daisy. I'll put her info up here. But I need to go make a Bookstagram post and I'll have my Bookstagram information linked in the bio if you want to go and see the content that I post there. But that's on the to-do list today. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna do some dishes, pick up a little bit. We have a apartment inspection on Wednesday and I don't want to look like a pack rat. So I need to clean up the apartment regardless. I'm done cleaning. Don't mind the Vampire Diaries in the background if you can hear it. But my husband should be off of work in like 10 to 15 minutes. But I just got done downloading DaVinci Resolve, which is supposed to be like a video editing software. I think I'm gonna try to get a head start on editing this video. So I think I'm gonna do that until he gets off work, and then usually he'll call me and we'll talk on his drive home. And then from there, I'm waiting on a special little package that the post office should be dropping off, and I will open that with you guys. But as a little hint, I ordered one of the new pieces from the Bagoo spring collection, and I'm very excited. I can't wait. I've been constantly looking outside, hoping that the post office employee is dropping it off, so I'm so excited. I think my Bagoo package is here. I just got the notification that it was delivered to my mailbox, and I'm staring at my mailbox right now. So I think I'm gonna go get it and we can unbox it together maybe. The package has been secured, besties. I've been trying really hard to get better about not impulsively buying things this year, and I'm really proud of myself because it's been a couple weeks since the spring collection dropped, and instead of buying it day of, I kind of let the idea sit and mull over. And because I've literally been thinking about this bag every single day for like 3 weeks, I figured I actually do want it and I think I can treat myself to it. I did indeed get the leopard print medium crescent bag from Bagoo, obviously. The bag I use every day, the bag you guys I think saw earlier, is the medium crescent Bagoo bag. I got it off of Amazon. I think the brand was called like Fairy something, because I really wasn't sure if I'd actually like the style of the crescent bag, and I really just didn't want to drop like $50 on a bag I didn't know if I was gonna like. And I do. I love that bag. I love the style of the crescent. I wear that bag every single day. I don't think I've ever used a different bag since I bought it like a year ago. And I think Bagoo recently extended the strap length, which is really nice because as a plus size girly, if I want this to be crossbody, I'm gonna need the strap to be a little bit bigger. You get my drift? I'll have to put this in my junk journal. Go cute. This is so cutie. Are you kidding me? I cannot wait to put all my shit in this bag and fill it up. It's approximately 5:21. Oopsie. So I'm going to go ahead and start dinner. I have a haul, besties. It was currently Saturday at around 4 o'clock, and I didn't really do much this morning, so I didn't film. I just woke up, ate breakfast. My husband and I had coffee. We watched an episode of Dairy Girls. Yeah, I don't know, I just kind of hung around until lunch, and then we just had leftovers from last night, and we watched an episode of Love is Blind. This season is very interesting so far. A little boring, but now that they're out of the pods, things are actually starting to pick up, thankfully. I decided to go and treat myself and go to Barnes & Noble. I had a gift card for the shopping mall that the Barnes & Noble is in, and so I wanted to go get some new books. Also stopped at a local business called, I want to say Aria Rose Bath Company. I'll show you guys what I got. So I got the Golden Hour hand sanitizer. Look at me in my beauty influencer era. But I got that. I can't remember what the notes of Golden Hour were. I think it was like strawberry. I don't know. It smells really, really good. It's very fresh. It kind of reminds me of Champagne Toast from Bath & Body Works. And then I got this car air freshener in the scent Salted Sunset, which is salted caramel, tonka bean, sandalwood, and musk. I don't actually know if this smells good or not. I didn't smell it in store, but it sounded really good. Then my husband also got one in a different scent. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a little bit more masculine. I think it had like sandalwood, sage, musk, stuff like that. That smelled really good. I've been looking for a new keychain, and they also host other small businesses within the store, and I found this cutie little keychain, and it's like elastic, and then you have like the clasp for your keys. Then on to the important event, what I got from Barnes & Noble, of course. First, I got The Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields, and this was not on my list, but when I was over in the fantasy section, I don't know, it sounded pretty good. It's supposed to be a sapphic romance with, I don't know, it looks cozy. It has some magic. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. The next book I also got in the fantasy section, and this looks really good. It's called The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow. And this looks super, super good. I'll read the first little synopsis for you because it sounds good. In 1893, there's no such thing as witches. There used to be, in the wild, dark days before the burnings began. But now witching is nothing but tidy charms and nursery rhymes. If the modern woman wants any measure of power, she must find it at the ballot box. And then it goes even more into it. I love when books have these like uneven, like raw cut edges. I don't know, I think that's so fun. I love that. I got Barbarian's Heart by Ruby Dixon, of course. If you know me, you know I absolutely love this series. And slowly but surely, Berkeley is coming out with the special edition covers of these, and so I've been buying them one by one as they come out, and so I needed this one. And then one of my besties, Jazzy, she is like Emily McIntyre's #1 fan, and so I decided that I needed to pick up Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I look at this book every single time I go to Barnes & Noble, and I never pick it up, and I feel like it's about time. And then I've seen a couple people on my Bookstagram read this, and I thought it was about time that I pick it up, but I got Legend Born by Tracy Dion, and I am so excited to read this book. I love a good YA fantasy, and so I'm very excited to read this. I think this will be really, really good. The two other books that were on my list that I got were, of course, Redeeming 6 and Taming 7 by Chloe Walsh. Obviously, I want to continue the series because I love the first one so much. And so I decided to pick up these two books. That is it for the haul, and I think this is where I'm going to wrap up this little vlog. I am so sorry if this turned out to be super long, especially for my first YouTube video, but oopsie. If you made it this far, I really, really appreciate you guys watching this video, and if you don't mind, if you could subscribe and like this video and maybe like leave a comment, that would be really fun and cool. But I will have all of my other socials linked. I don't really use TikTok anymore, but I will definitely have my Bookstagram linked in the bio. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Love you. Bye.